Crypto is dead, but how dead is it? And which crypto is the deadest? Pretty much nobody is searching for cryptocurrency anymore. This is Google search, and what is a relative value of 100 in January of 2018 now shrank to 7% of that maximum. Here's the same for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 15% of its search volume, so slightly better. And here is Ethereum at 8% of its all-time high search volume. Now it's interesting to compare those search volumes and put them into relation to one another. For example, how much search is currently happening for Bitcoin relative to Ethereum? And how large is Bitcoin's market cap relative to Ethereum? So when we just look at the search volume and the relation relative to the market caps, is there maybe something overvalued? Bitcoin is currently being searched roughly 11 million times per month. Ethereum is currently being searched 860,000 times per month, so less than 10% of the search volume of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's market cap, though, is 3 times the market cap of Ethereum. So is Ethereum overvalued here, given that there is way less attention, way less search volume for Ethereum compared to its market cap? What explains this stark difference? Are the Bitcoin investors simply just poorer? Do they deploy way less capital? Or is there something going on intrinsically within Ethereum that's not happening for Bitcoin? We can come up with all kinds of explanations. My best explanation that I have is that Ethereum has DeFi in it. And with DeFi, you have inherent leverage. You can deposit your Ethereum on any DeFi platform, use it as collateral, and then potentially mint other cryptocurrency against this. That means you don't have to sell your Ethereum. You don't have to depress the price on the market in order to get liquid access to your capital. So you're artificially propping up the price because the people that want to get the purchasing power from the Ethereum don't have to sell it. Now for Bitcoin, that's slightly different, right? In order to do the same for Bitcoin, to use Bitcoin as collateral for a loan, for example, you have to wrap it. You have to turn it to wrapped Bitcoin, move it, for example, to the Ethereum blockchain. But that use case is still comparatively very, very small in the entire ecosystem of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's market cap is roughly 523 million. The market cap of wrapped Bitcoin is 4.3 million. So less than 1% of all of the Bitcoin is being wrapped, is being used for DeFi, for example. The way I interpret this is that there's a lot of inherent leverage in Ethereum. Ethereum is used as collateral, people borrow against this, meaning that when Ethereum goes down, there is the potential danger that we get a cascaded crash that is unique to Ethereum. There's more risk in the Ethereum price than in the Bitcoin price. And it appears that more and more people get scared of ETH. Even though the inflation rate, the net inflation rate after all these updates of Ethereum is lower than of Bitcoin, people are still selling ETH. This chart here is Ethereum divided by Bitcoin. And historically, we are still quite high, but the tendency is for almost 2 years now that Ethereum is underperforming Bitcoin by roughly 35% so far. But I don't think it will stop there. If in a bear market like this, you simply just want to allocate capital to crypto, you're more likely to go with Bitcoin than with Ethereum or with an altcoin, because the upside is pretty much equal when nobody is getting into it. If Bitcoin goes up 10%, it doesn't necessarily mean that Ethereum goes up 15 or 20% or that your altcoin goes up 15 or 20%. There's simply not enough risk tolerance now. Everyone that now gets into crypto simply just wants to allocate, wants to store value, and Bitcoin is the best vehicle for this. This is not the time to speculate on the upside. There's simply not enough liquidity flowing around, both in traditional markets but also in crypto. Money is tight. Interest rates are high, disposable incomes are low, savings rates are low. And with that, capital markets are player versus player, are not net expanding. And so you don't want to be too much risk on. And this is obviously also an issue for Ethereum, because Ethereum, at least as a store of value, directly competes with Bitcoin. and as a transfer layer for executing smart contracts, etc., it's competing with all of those cheaper chains. So ETH is in this ugly middle spot. In the end, the main question we all have to ask ourselves is, will there be another wave coming again? Will there be a lot of interest into crypto, into Bitcoin and Ethereum at some point in the future again? Will we see another uptick in this chart, or will this stay down forever? If you believe that this bear market will not last forever, then now is probably a good time to allocate. Simply buy now and wait for the next 5 years or however long it takes to see this next uptick. Now is definitely not a time where prices are extremely inflated. Now is a time where there's very little attention on crypto as a whole. And there is an attention premium, right? When everybody looks at crypto, then prices are elevated. When nobody is looking, then prices are comparatively low. Feel free to join us on Telegram, link is down below.